Hey guys, I'm J-Mac. This is Raid Shadow Legends, and today I was kind of talking or thinking about reasons why I kind of feel like I get burned out on the game, and it kind of really made me think of what would I change in the game. Um, so I just kind of wanted to go through kind of each part of the game and just kind of talk about what I like, what I don't like, what's good, what's bad, and I was kind of curious, if anyone else agrees or, if they're happy with the game with the way it is or, you think it needs just a ton of changes or, you know, what you'd like to see. I think that the game itself, I really, really enjoy. And I think I probably get those times where I feel like I'm tired of playing or get burnt out. It's not really with the game. I think it's more just with Polarium and, how they do the game. So, for example, with Plarium, I think the shops, uh, now my prices have come down some because I haven't been spending much money, but it seems like there's been a lot of last few months deals that just aren't really that good. Um, like I said, mine feel like they've gotten just a touch better because the prices have come down. Because if you don't know, the more money you spend in the game, the bigger packages that you start to get. And so, if I drop 50, 70, 100 bucks on the game, I'd get something like this, except, I'd have more stuff in it, but then it would be up to 30 or $45. And I don't know why they do that because there's been a lot of times where, I might have gotten a gift card for a birthday or something, and I wanted to spend some money on the game, but the packs were all priced so high that I didn't want to buy them. So I'd spend money somewhere else. So I feel like that, like I said, last few months, it just seems like we haven't been getting any just really good deals on stuff. And so I've been really picky about, what I've been doing. And of course, with any company like this, they're trying to, make money. That's what they're doing, created the game for. And so I know, the stuff like it's never going to change. All this is going to stay the same. I think it's crazy. 25 bucks for a legendary book, but I'm sure there's some people that they're able to spend that kind of money, and more power to them. But and I'm okay with this stuff right here because for me, I'm not going to come in here and buy any of this. But the packs, there's a few that I would like to pick up if they were a little better deal. Um, but overall, like I said, I'm okay with all this because I don't buy it. Now, if I was somebody that was really wanting to invest in the game, I'd probably want to get better value for my money. But I think like I said, they had times where they do okay, but it just seems like here lately, they had a lot of just not so good deals. Um, I kind of like the prom gaming drops. I think it's cool. They're tying in with other stuff, but it's kind of one of those things where you're starting to exclude people too. Promo codes suck. I hate that there's so many promo codes just for new players, or a promo code only lasts for 2 days or a limited time. There's so many that, I don't scour the internet every day looking for promo codes for this game. And so I'll see one in the Facebook group, and then by the time I try it, it's already gone, or it's new player only. And I just think that's crappy. I mean, you want to keep people playing the game, and the way you keep people playing games like this is you give them stuff. And they don't have to be big things, just the little dinky starter kits. That'd be nice to get once a week or once every couple weeks. The points program, it's just ridiculous. It's too much. It shouldn't have to get 25,000. And then they sell these stupid things too in the shop. Just no more idea for them to get money. Progression rewards I think are cool. Uh, I think it'd be a lot cooler if, like once you hit level 80 or something, it was every level you kind of got a little something extra, whether it was more silver or gems. I don't necessarily have to have a sacred book or legendary tome every level, but just, as it gets harder to get that next level, it'd be kind of cool to get something there. Referral program, it sucks. I understand they want to try to bring new players in, but like for me, I don't really have any friends that play video games. Or the couple that, I've kind of shown the game, they weren't that interested in. they've got other games they play. And so, we should be able to make alt accounts. And if we want to spend time leveling up an alt account, because if I had just started doing another alt account to try to get a referral link before they changed the system. But now, where I would have spent some time working on other accounts to get these other rewards for myself, I'm not going to do it. And of course, that's going to make their stats look worse because I could have, 3 more accounts. They may not get played every day, but they would get played and it would make it look good on paper of, hey, we have this many billions or thousands of accounts, because everybody playing has 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. There was one more here. Oh, login rewards. Of course, everybody still, I think, is pretty upset about those because they quit doing it right before I got Vis 6. And so you used to get a Sacred Shard and a 5-star chicken, I believe. There's no reason for those to take those away. They should have them back. Gem Mine, I'm cool with it. You invest some gems in it, and then you get 15 gems every day for the rest of your life. I think that's cool. Market sucks. I cannot tell you how many times I have bought a helmet because I started clicking too fast and I thought it was somebody. So I've bought a lot of helmets that I've resold for less silver just because I clicked on somebody. But I buy the green shards out of here and that's really it. Of course, it's one of those things too where I don't know if I want them to improve it because if you're using it here, you're going to be spending silver. And silver's already scarce in this game. So I don't want them to put, like more stuff in that I would want to spend more silver on because I stay silver poor anyway, just like everyone else in the game, trying to level up artifacts and doing everything else because every single thing you do costs silver. Portal, I'm cool with the portal. I think everybody would love to see an actual mercy counter. I don't see why, which I know why they won't add it to the game because you pull some shards, you feel like you're close to mercy, if you're not keeping track of it, and you buy more because you think, oh, I'm so close and I really want that champion. So I know why they do it, but it should be one of those things of they would probably make just as much money on shards if they put a mercy counter there. I don't think that would kill the money that they make off of them. But I think everything else is fine in here. Forge, I'm cool with, especially now that they changed it where you can do the craft 10 at a time. I think it's awesome, some of the gear you can get out of here. So I'm happy with that. Great Hall, obviously, I still have a lot of work to do. But I know people who have it maxed out. And, you still got to do arena battles for your quest every day. So they should definitely have something that these badges can go to. Whether you exchange them for silver or another little shop that you can spend them in to get things out of the game. The tavern, there's actually only just a couple of small changes I would ever want to make there. And that would be, leveling up players or character champions. It would be cool, like how they have with the brews where you can do max, that if you click, a rare champion, or sorry, a common or an uncommon, that you can do the same thing. That you can hit max and it'll take, 10 uncommon champions to feed. And I don't think that'd be something that hard to implement in the game. Same thing with increasing ranks. It would be cool that when you put in like a common champion like this, that just your lowest 2-star would also get put in with it. So if I had some uncommon champs, that 2 of those would get thrown in there. Or if I didn't have any, these would just automatically get thrown in there. And I could just do a quick look to verify that that's who I want. And then same thing, blues. If I have a uncommon 3-star, they just get thrown in there. If not, then the green 3 stars. And then if not, I get 3 of those thrown in there. And then if I don't want them, I can pick somebody else. It'd just be kind of cool. It just saves a few seconds here and there, and just a lot of clicking, dragging back and forth. A lot of times when I'm doing this, which I play on my phone most of the time anyway, but I get on my phone because it's so much faster. But everything else I'm cool with. The skills, picking out the books to do. Same thing ascending. I don't think anything there really needs to change. Guardian Ring, I love it. I do wish the sparring pit, you didn't have to come in and manually click every time, that you could throw a champion in there and they would just go up to 30 on their own. Even if they slowed the time down some, I'd be fine with that, just so I didn't have to come in and click all the time. I think faction guardians are awesome. Same thing, you know, empowering, them binding tokens. I haven't really done any of this, but I think it's cool if they added it. The soul stones, they're okay. I think the RNG sucks of who you get, because you know, you get these legendaries or some of these, you know, epics that you know are good, or well, I've got him, I might want to use him. I could probably chunk my 1 stars, but I really hate to. Oh, well, that's a dupe. I think I'll get rid of that. Maybe. There we go. But it just sucks that there's so much RNG. I wish it would work on the champions that you have first, and then work on champions you don't have. And what I hate too is, like, for cold hearts, I think I've got 3 cold hearts I've built out to 60. Then I've got, I think, 2 or 3 more they're sitting in the vault. And so my 3 that I use, I've got, you know, 1 star or 2 star, you know, on those. But just because I have her in the vault, you know, it throws me another one where I've got plenty of other rares that I would love to get stars on. But this is cool. I like it. It's just the RNG on it sucks, because you get stuck with all these champions, and then of course you got to spend silver gems to unlock, and eventually you're going to have to, because you get ones that you want to save and use. I don't think it's worth the money that they sell them for, but I think it's a good addition to the game. It definitely adds something. I don't like some of the rebalancing that they've done, but anything they do like that, they're never going to make 100% of the player base happy. But obviously there's some things I wish they do better, like the brimstone. I wish they hadn't changed it. There was no need to work on that. Events. The fusion and warm-up events are cool. I wish they did these a little more often, just to help even somebody that spends a little bit of money on the game. It's just nice. It just kind of feels like, you know, throwing us a bone every once in a while of, let's just do this nice little easy chill event and get a few things. It's nothing overpowering. I mean, you're getting a total of 200 energy, hardly any silver, a few brews, a few charms, a rank 3 chicken. I mean, you know, the ancient shard's kind of the cool thing in the core hammers. But this is something that they should be doing once a week, just to help anybody out no matter where you're at in the game. The Titan event, I actually like the idea of it. I think it sucks for a 4-year anniversary. But I think this Titan event should be something where it's kind of like the, oh, what's it called? Can't even think now. The Forge thingy. Oh, I'll think of it once I get done with the video over here in a little bit. Forge Pass, that's what it is. You know, Forge Pass they do every few weeks or so. I think they should have something like this where they do Titan events in every, you know, 2 or 3 weeks. Probably maybe like they just reset once a month. With the exception of these 4-year like tokens that you get with anniversary points, that they don't take up a reward slot in your tournaments and events. That it's kind of off here to the side. So for example, I'm going this tag team. It's like right here, you know, they may pull out this energy and put in a Titan event token. So I think it should be like, you know, included with the stuff over here. You know, everything you do, you're getting a few hundred here, a few hundred here, you know, or just 100 every slot or whatever. But they have it divided out where that goes on top of this gift, and it's not taking the place of that prize, because, you know, we've lost some book slots and things like that that everybody wants to have. So again, I think this is a cool event. It's just it shouldn't be the anniversary event, and it should be something that doesn't take the place of other prizes from tournaments and events. It should just be added on to it. And then tournaments, I mean, it's kind of a rinse repeat deal where there's only so much that you can do in a game. It's not like they can add new content every week or a new dungeon every week. They've got pretty decent challenges they have with them of like, using only rare champions or using only epic champions. I definitely think some of the prizes could be better. Skins. Um, they should have the skins more in there where your first place can get a skin, and then over here you get fragments. So even if you can't get the top 3 spots, still I go through here, I get them maxed out. I picked up 10 or 15 fragments, and the fragments can be saved to wait till you get 100, just like buying them out of the shop. And let's go into here. There's campaign. I like campaign. Like I said, it's not like they can add new levels every week or do things. At a certain point, I think they should get past Nightmare and then do a Ultra Nightmare. Just for higher up in-game players that they can just have something more of a challenge. But I think it's cool being able to come through here. You collect rewards. We've got no problem with that. Let me get back clicking. Dungeons, I'm happy with dungeons too. With the exception of Iron Twins. I think everybody agrees. It shouldn't cost energy. We've already got keys for it, and we can buy more keys, but it shouldn't cost energy to do. I wish they would center some events and tournaments around potion keeps. Those I know probably get neglected by a lot of players because you're too busy trying to do the other stuff of what the game's throwing at you that it's hard to remember to do these. And so I try to make a point to, but I still get caught up in other areas of the game. But I wish that more than just some CVC points, that these would be in some events. And then all the dungeons I think are cool. Of course, they could always, add some more stages, but, kind of a point where enough's enough. Sand Devil, I really loved the idea of this, the different strategies behind it of what you can do. Of course, I haven't got very far in it because the RNG on ascending equipment is so horrible that, I just kind of do the bare minimum just to get an advanced quest done. But I'm happy with all the dungeons. I mean, even Minotaur, I hate it, but I know there's a lot of people that this is where they spend a lot of time. And I said the concept of it, being able to get scrolls for masteries where you don't have to buy them. So, I mean, there's a lot of good things they're doing. It's just little tweaks here and there I think would really make an awesome game. Faction Wars, I love. I think it's a good challenge for the game. It can get kind of I don't want stressful is not the word. You can kind of get down sometimes because you really need some certain, not certain champions, but a specific group of champions. Like you usually need a healer or reviver to be able to get through, or just amazing gear for everybody. And but I've enjoyed it. I've still got a few that I'm working on. Undead, which I think maybe after Vlad's buff, I might be able to get that dude knocked out. And then my last one of the Shadowkin, and I'm just lacking a healer. I could put everybody in lifesteal, and I might play around with that one day, but I think I'm probably just going to wait until I pull a healer or a reviver and see what I can do. But I think they did great with faction crypts, and then you can go back in, getting stuff for the forge. You get Lydia as your prize. I think this right here is great. I've loved it. Like I said, it's taken a while, but it's a fun part of the game. Arena I hate. I just don't like PvP content. After the rebalance here a year ago, whenever it was, I've enjoyed Classic Arena a lot more because I can stay in Gold 5. I have no desire to reach Platinum, but I'm happy with Gold 5. Of course, all this gets better as your champions get better. You get better gear, masteries, leveled up, and your champion gets stronger. Because I really hated Arena, but I kind of like it now because I can come through and I can win fights. It makes it a little funner when you're not getting your butt kicked all the time. Or, you in Gold 2 and you wake up and then next thing you know, you're, Silver 3 in a day or two. But tag team, I don't enjoy it at all. I hate that I have to lose all these fights to get knocked down to get some of the easier fights. I wish it updated more like what Classic Arena does, mainly just because I'm stuck on my missions. I'm reached Silver 4 in tag team. Highest I've gotten has been Silver 3, and I didn't stay there very long because it only updates, once a week, and so uh, I just haven't had the desire to really spend a ton of time trying to get the perfect teams together, my best teams together. So this is one of those things that at some point in time I'm going to get there. It may be the summer when I have more time to play, or it may be a year from now. But anyway, I don't have a desire to really strive for Arena. Clan Boss, they did an awesome job. Demon Lord's a fun fight. I don't like sitting there for 15-20 minutes. But I did a good job of mechanics on it. There's so many ways you can go. I still don't have a speed tune team. So that's one thing that, I'll be able to work on later on when I get more time. Hydra still sucks, but since I do have better champions now than what I used to have, I can do more damage. Actually, learning a little bit of strategy. I would love to spend more time, watching different videos from other content creators to get better strategies down. But, once you start making some progress, it's a little more enjoyable, but still it's not anything that I'm going to dedicate time to. Okay, I've got to find that team that I can one key this. I just don't really have that desire with it because it's just such a brutal fight. And I love challenges, but there's just so much RNG put in there that it kind of takes the challenge aspect away of. It's not so much of what I can do, think of, come up with, as much as what's the computer going to do next. And it just kind of makes it where it's not that fun. I think, Doom Tower. I love Doom Tower. I love the boss rotations. I love the climb. I've got really no complaints on Doom Tower. I like the secret rooms. It does suck, having to level somebody up that is only used here. But at the same time, I mean, it's kind of cool of finding new champions, new skills. Getting a rare healer that you level up, and yeah, you may not use them anywhere else, but it's kind of fun to build them out, play with them, and they help you get past that room, and you're like, yes, I got it. So Doom Tower, they did an awesome job with Doom Tower. And I think I think I've hit everything. Like I said, overall, I love the game. There's so many things that I enjoy with it. Obviously, hope they keep adding content, and they're going to have to keep players around. I think there's a few things, quality of life, that they can tweak. They've definitely added a lot. I'm very thankful for some of the things they've done. I still think they could probably spend a little more time, doing quality of life stuff and ease back on some of the marketing, or maybe put the money towards someone else to help develop some of the stuff to make it a little easier on the players to play. But say one of the biggest things is just the greed that really gets you irritated, gets you aggravated. I know they'd have to do a lot to get me so frustrated that I would want to quit the game. But I know there's been a lot of people that have, just because of the way Plarium is and what they do and the way they treat their players. And it's just kind of a slap in the face sometimes when you see that code and it's like, oh, only for new players. And it's just a little bit of stuff. Nothing game changing, nothing groundbreaking. Just throw us a freaking bone every once in a while. But anyways, I didn't want this to, turn into just a huge like rant deal, but I just kind of want to share some of my thoughts on different areas of the game and what I would like to see. And I'm excited to see what else they come out with. I think Iron Twins. I didn't really talk about that much. The fight aspect of it, like I said, in the Sand Devil, I love that they're doing different things with different mechanics. It's just the new wears off of them a little too quick, and especially for what you're getting with them. I think we could definitely have a little improvement there. But anyways, I'm gonna keep rambling if I don't shut it off. So, uh, share any of your ideas, any of your thoughts. Let me know if I just got a bunch of dumb ideas or if they're good ideas, things you'd enjoy too. And I thank you very much for watching, especially if you're watching up till now. If you wouldn't mind subscribed if you haven't already, and I hope you all have a very blessed day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.